In today's video, we talking about Benjamin Jacob Grimm is known as The Thing. Meet Chairman Bodybuilder from Finland. He is also known as the real-life The Thing. Is a Marvel superhero in the movie Fantastic, for his nickname is Bull. He is so muscular that his head gets so abnormally wrinkly. When he flexes his muscles, it looks like his brand is popping out of his head. This bodybuilder's body looks so incredibly wrinkled that it looks like real-life Marvel is fantastic for the character that thinks Jaimin Tula looks so damn muscular that it appears to have muscles on top of his head as well. His muscle vascularity is the most impressive I have ever seen on a bodybuilder. He looks like The Thing's due to excess use of steroids. In an interview, he said that I cannot suggest steroids used in bodybuilding, but modern bodybuilders use excess derived to look shredded and muscular so that they can win championships. Jeremy Ventola also suffered from heart failure due to excessive use of steroids. He also has a disease because of eating extra calories in his daily diet. Jay mentally grew up in Dolgethly. His father was a metal worker and his mother was a village school cook. Bodybuilding was one of the great passions of men's life. He devoted himself entirely to sports when he was younger while running as a professional bodybuilder. He evolved by Dame as a janitor. In addition to bodybuilding, Mandela has also competed in bench press championships. He won the European Championship from 2000 to 2004 and 2008. He also faces bullies on social media, and that's because of his appearance. Now talking about his private life. Ventola lives in Jamp. Now, he married Marisela Valkyrie on July 8, 2016, and they have a son named Romeo Maximus. Benjamin Jacob Grimm, also known as The Thing, is a fictional character appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. He is a founding member of the Fantastic Four. The Thing was created by writer-editor Stan Lee and artist Jack Kirby, and he first appeared in the Fantastic Four November 1961. The character is known for his trademark Rocky appearance. He possesses the ability to perform superhuman feats of strength and had a sense of humor and a famous battle cry, "It's clobberin' time." Thing's speech patterns are loosely based on those of Jimmy Durante. Michael Bailey Smith played Ben Grimm in his human form, while Carl Ciarfalio played The Thing in the Fantastic Four film from 1994. Michael Chiklis portrayed The Thing in the 2005 film Fantastic Four and its 2007 sequel Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, while Jamie Bell acted the part in Fantastic Four, 2015. In 2011, IGN ranked The Thing 18th in the top 100 comic book heroes, and 23rd in their list of the top 50 Avengers in 2012. The Thing was named Empire magazine's 10th of the 50 greatest comic book characters in 2008. If you are new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe and turn the notification bell. Who is The Thing? The Thing is the superhero name adopted by Benjamin Grimm. After he was exposed to radiation and his body mutated to give him rock-like skin. His Marvel profile calls him one of the most powerful individuals on the planet, perhaps second only to the Hulk. Plus, he's one of the founding members of the Fantastic Four. So what's his story? Buckle up, because as one of the oldest Marvel heroes, The Thing has quite a history. The comics revealed more of his backstory later on through flashbacks. But for ease of understanding, I'll talk about it here in a linear way. I'll also stick to his story in Earth 616, Marvel's main multiverse world/timeline. Ben Grimm was born to Jewish parents Daniel and Elsie Grimm in Yancey Street, New York. He also had an older brother named Daniel Jr., who was the head of the Yancey Street gang. Ben's parents died when he was young, as did his brother. Now an orphan, Ben became the new leader of his brother's gang, and he went to live with his uncle Jacob. His uncle taught him that he could live without violence, so Ben left the gang and started attending school. There, he began playing football. With the help of a college football scholarship, Ben got into Empire State University, where he quickly became friends with Reed Richards and Victor Von Doom. They parted ways after college, and he joined the Air Force to fulfill his dream of becoming a pilot. Ben even worked for NASA for a brief time. Years later, he met Richards again. Turns out, Ben had promised in college that one day he would fly Reed's spaceship. So Richards held him to his word. Reed, Sue Storm, and her brother Johnny asked Ben to help them commandeer a spaceship in an unsanctioned effort to beat Russia to space. You know, because in the 60s the space race was still going on. How the thing got his powers? Thanks to a stroke of bad luck, the foursome were exposed to cosmic rays when they were out in space. The radiation altered their DNA and gave them powers. Ben was very unhappy with the cards he was dealt with. He thought he was a monster because of his appearance, and in an act of self-contempt, he named himself the Thing. For a long time, Ben wanted Reed to find him an antidote, and there have been several occasions in which he has switched back to his human form. But it never lasts, he always chooses to go back to being the Thing. What are his skills? The Thing's most notable characteristic is his orange, rock-like skin. His power has made him one of the strongest individuals on the planet, and his new skin protects him from extreme climate conditions as well as explosives. So his physical strength and durability are his biggest, well, strengths. Plus, he's basically immortal, his body doesn't age when he's the Thing. Has anyone else been the Thing? Actually, yes. There have been two other people who have gained the Thing's powers. The first one is the one and only Rogue. She once kissed Ben, absorbing his powers and becoming a female Thing. The second one is Sharon Ventura, who was once known as Ms. Marvel. Sharon was also exposed to cosmic rays, which made her into the She-Thing. What's next for the Thing? In 2015, the Fantastic Four series came to an end after 600+ issues. But the heroes were given a fresh start in 2018, with the new Fantastic Four 2018 series. Those comics are still being published, issue 36 dropped in September 2021. In this series we finally see the Thing marrying the love of his life, plus another epic fight with the Hulk, among other things that I won't spoil. And like I mentioned before, the Fantastic Four are finally making their appearance in the MCU. Not much has been released about the film, but we can expect to see the Thing on the big screen in the next few years. If you are new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe and turn the notification bell. Thank you for watching and see your next video.